Hey guys, look. We finally got our hands on a Tatsu, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles NECA. What do you say we crack this open? Let's go.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go.
Hey guys, welcome back again to Dave's Mention. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back again to the channel. This is your home for tech, toys, and talk. And of course, the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. So we're back again. We got ourselves an unbox. NECA. Now, I really haven't been buying any NECA lately. I've been on the hunt for Tatsu for a good while, but we finally got our hands on Tatsu. He was one of the hardest to get, or at least as far as NECA is concerned, it was one of the hardest rights for them to get because the actor who portrayed Tatsu is no longer with us anymore. So they had to, get permission from the family, but they finally released it. I think this is one of the most coveted figures that we've been wanting. We've had a couple renditions of Shredder, many releases of Shredder already. We finally got Casey Jones, Elias Kotis without the mask. Of course, we have April. We had Danny. We had just about everybody. But finally, we get our hands on Tatsu. And let's take a look at. There's accessories in here that we didn't even think were a thing, like the mask. The kind of demon-esque mask that he has right here. We have two faces, one with his pissed off look, and then one with his kind of like hollering or giving orders look. We have a fan blade. There you go. We have our kendo stick, and we have a katana with scabbard. We have a couple different hand accessories, and we also have a foot mask, so you can kind of recreate that scene when he, gives the mask to Shredder to put on one of the soldiers. That's one thing I don't have. Actually, I don't have any foot. So I think my next grail, or I shouldn't say grail, but my next hunt when it comes to NECA, I think is going to be focused on getting some foot soldiers. So there we go. I mean, I have a Kino. I should get the Kino that comes with a foot soldier, because I have a Kino right now, but he is broken. The arm broke right off. It was a whole thing. I was not psyched about it. And the thing was, I had him sitting for a long time before I opened him up. So there's no way that NECA would honor any kind of return or replacement. So it is what it is, and that's what it is. But I am psyched and stoked to open this up. I mean, just take a look at all the soft goods you have here. I mean, this looks pretty awesome. I think he's going to look great with Shredhead, with Master Shredder. So, yeah, I can't wait to open this up. So, let's go ahead and get right on into that. There we go. Here we are. Excuse the intermission sign. It's the only overlay I have that, has things perfectly framed for two cameras. That's two cameras in one. So, let's go ahead and open this up. There we go. There we go. We're just going to have to rip this open. You guys know I'm an out-of-boxer. I'm not going to be saving this box for any reasons whatsoever. Although, I will say, I like the look of this box. This stands out above the regular Ninja Turtle figures for at least the live action. Because the red on here with the black, it just friggin' pops. And I love the type of font that they use for Tatsu right there. Totally awesome. So, let's go ahead and get everything opened. Actually, what I'm going to do is this. Give me just a second, due to the magic of photography. And just like that, we have them out of the box. Kendo stick. Katana does come out. But we all know when it comes to Ninja Turtles and katanas, be very, very delicate with them. But as you guys can see right here, I have him on a Neca stand. There's nothing underneath here, and he is holding a perfect pose right there. He's holding a perfect pose, so you can have him fighting the turtles, which I think is pretty badass. He looks friggin' phenomenal, guys. I mean, let's just go back to main screen. He looks phenomenal right here. You see, there's nothing trick about this. I'm just using a Neca stand. Let's go ahead and put him back on. And yeah, he poses really friggin' well. Really friggin' well. And let's just take a look. There you go. I mean, take a look at some of the the art, the scripting, the glyphs on his outfit. Tatsu, they friggin' killed it. They did. And the fact that he can hold a pose like this perfect. I mean, that's insane right there, man. I mean, that's friggin' phenomenal. I mean, I'll tilt him just a little bit, and it gives a great look. I mean, that's just friggin' phenomenal. And for laughs, we do have a Ninja Turtle. We have Donnie from Secret of the Ooze right here. So we can have. I mean, that's this. The Tatsu is. I mean, this Tatsu right here. Let me see if I can rotate it around so you guys can get a better look. I mean, the detail on him is just insane. Let me just. Oh, let's get him posed back. Let me show you guys the other head here. Let's see if I can get this to focus a little bit better. The head is just fantastic. There's the the fan feels like pretty good quality right here. Now they did give us this demon mask, and I do like the paint on it. I think the paint is pretty nice. Now it does have like a little strap on the back here, so you can actually get Tatsu to kind of wear it. It is not elastic, so don't pull too hard, otherwise you're going to rip it right out, guys. Okay. Now, as far as this, I think we could potentially tie it around his waist sash. But I think it would be better just him holding it, just holding it separately. We have the kendo stick, so you can have him kind of beating the crap out of his foot soldiers during training. We get several different hands here. I mean, if you are a live action Ninja Turtle collector, if you love this line of NECA figures, how could you not go for Tatsu? I mean, there's no questions about it. Now, this is Ninja Turtles 2 Donnie, which obviously the joints are not always the greatest. I'm gonna take that off of that stand. We'll put him on a NECA stand. And I will say this: I want to say there's maybe a little bit more posability with Tatsu than there is with some of the turtles. I mean, some of the turtles you really have to get creative because of obviously the form of the bodies, right? And we all know that sometimes, you know, NECA figures can be delicate, aka break out the hair dryer, aka break out the heat gun within reason. There you go. We got Donnie defending Tatsu's left kick with a Nerf baton. I really don't. Some of these knockoff NECA stands aren't the greatest, but you can see right here, Tatsu's still holding that friggin' pose like a champ. The kendo stick. Let's see if we can get a nice little up close detail right there. I mean, it looks really good. It looks really good. Here's an up close of the sword, obviously. And I love that we have, you know, by the guard right there, you can see right through it. It looks friggin' phenomenal. This is chef's kiss. I don't know if this will be as flimsy as other swords, but I'd rather not take the chance. I'm not sure what this is. This is a little separate piece that came with it. I'm gonna have to figure out what accessory that is for. Um, oh, that I get it. It's the condensed version of his fan. That's what that is. That makes a ton of sense now. Okay. Now we have the foot mask. Let's see if we can get that to focus right there. So we have the, cloth. It's not cloth, but it's meant to look like the foot mask. So you can have him holding it in his hand, either as if he's scolding someone or maybe if he's offering it to be placed on a new foot soldier. This is phenomenal. I'm actually in the process of. This is very fortuitous. Let me explain. I'm currently in the process of reorganizing all my shelving here. You see, we have the garage shelving units here. So all the Ghostbusters is in one section right now. I have the 2 proton packs, and yes, right behind me, that is a 2-in-a-box trap. I did get it. Check out the video for that. I'll have the link in the video description below. But that means that I got rid of most of my white shelving. You can see I still have a few here. I'm going to be moving stuff around, and on one of those, actually 2 of the shelves is my Ninja Turtles. So I'm going to be rotating the Turtles over onto a side shelf. I was thinking of putting it on one of the lower shelves, but you wouldn't necessarily see it unless I move Marvel downwards. So there's a couple different ideas I'm working on right now. But the bottom line is I'm currently reworking my Ninja Turtle collection right now through NECA. And of course, if we side pan right here, of course we have the Bamboo PS1 printer. Tons of printing filament. I got a lot of projects happening soon. But I also have my NECA Robocop in his chair. I also have Ed 209. How crazy would it be if I did a little mashup with like Ed 209 versus the Turtles? Slap a little foot soldier sticker on him. Maybe he was being outsourced from OCP to the foot. That would be kind of crazy. But guys, this is a straight home run. Now I'm in the Northeast. I'm in Buffalo, New York. Technically, Niagara Falls Walmart is where I got this. They had about 4 or 5 of these. I only picked up one. I don't know anyone right now who absolutely positively needed me to pick up anymore, so I just picked up the one. But he looks fantastic. I just want to check out some of his hands here, because I want to see if we can do a certain thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Or will I? I was hoping one of his hands might be open enough. Yeah, it's not going to work. What I really wanted to do was I wanted to have it where he was holding one of the canisters, like he did in Turtles 2 at the lab at TGRI. Maybe if I heat up his hands, I can bend them open. That might be a way to go about it. Unless we just have him like using his 2 palm hands there in here and just have him kind of like holding it like this, but I don't think that's going to work out that well. So that's a bit disappointing. That's probably my only down. That's probably my only negative on this figure is I wish we had more of an open hand where we could have done that. I think that would have been awesome. NECA, not that you're watching me, because I'm a small YouTube channel. But seriously, if we would have had a larger open hand, or again, I will try heating this up to see if I can get this to open up a little bit more. But I think these hands are more designed for the accessories that they came with. It just would have been great if we had a hand that was open a little bit more to hold the canister. You know, like when he's holding the canister out like this, and then he gives the foot command, foot. You know, and it would have been cool. That would have home run out of the park. The figure itself is tremendous. The soft goods are great. I mean, the head on here, the head is that's top friggin' notch, man. I mean, 2024. I would say my top two figures are gonna from NECA that is. My top two figures from NECA are gonna be Tatsu, and it's gonna be Alex J. Murphy. Murphy before he becomes RoboCop when he shot up. Those two are my top two NECA figures of the year. They might be two of my top figures of the year, excluding any of the 1/6 scale figures I have. Um, I'll say top five: Tatsu, Alex Murphy, Ghost Rider. Um, I can't think of the other two right now. Oh, Mayfix Steel and Mayfix Cyborg Superman. Those are probably my top fives of the year. But guys, if you're a NECA fan, if you're a Ninja Turtle live action fan, get yourself the Tatsu. I believe he's around $36 at Walmart and anywhere else you might find him. He's still holding his friggin' pose, man. He's holding his pose like a straight up champ. I mean, I'm moving him around on the table. He's holding it. You know, I'm spinning him around. He's holding it. So the build on him, amazing, amazing. I'm moving his arms around. We're not having any accidents here, thank God. Knock on plywood. Uh, um, he looks amazing. He's best. He's amazing. He's chef's kiss here. This is what we should have. This is the kind of figures that just make you just love NECA at times. There's a lot of times, trust me, we get frustrated with NECA all the time. QC issues, pre-order when you get two at the same time. That was not me, but I've heard the news. I've saw the stories. Not great, guys. But this is amazing. This is a home run. This is one you definitely need for your collection, guys. You have to get him. There's no choice. There's no question. It's state law, guys. You have to get Tatsu. You have to get Tatsu. I'm gushing over this. Yes, I am going to play around with some of the poses, some of the accessories. I like him doing the fighting pose himself. I have to, of course, put him with Shredder. And, of course, I have Shredder from Part 1, Shredder from Part 2. I have Super Shred, so we have those. It's just I don't have any foot, so now I'm going to have to look for some Foot Clan, some Foot Soldiers figures now. So if anyone out there sees any good deals, sees anything, shoot me a message. You can just email me at daves_dimension at gmail.com, or that is davesdimension78 at gmail.com, or message me at daves_dimension on Instagram, guys. But this is a friggin' home run. I mean, the texture, the coloring, the stitching, everything looks friggin' phenomenal. The look right there alone, I mean, that face alone looks badass. Of course, we have the shouting head. He looks phenomenal. They did the nice little, shaved haircut look right there. I mean, you can see a little bit of the seam of the line right there, but, I mean, that's negligible right there. But I think they did a really damn good job of him right there. I think they did a tremendous job. So there we are, guys. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, let me know in the comment section below. If there's anything you would like me to take a look at, any figures, anything you want me to review, please let me know in the comment section below. Or better yet, again, message me at daves_dimension on Instagram or davesdimension78 at gmail.com. We have a lot of stuff coming through the pipeline. I know I'm always saying that. We have a lot of additions. I actually have planned upgrade. I'm thinking of doing a custom on a Kenner reissue Ecto 1. Let me know your thoughts on that. We have a lot of 3D printing projects. I'm also considering taking my legacy Bandai Green Ranger Dragon Zord Morpher, our Tommy, our Jason David Frank legacy Morpher, and actually modifying that into a Master Morpher. Let me know if you guys want to see that. We have just a ton of stuff to the pipeline. I have 3D printing projects I want to show you guys along the line. But guys, until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying keep on busting. You know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. Keep on busting, and I'm always, always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive, you know I'm about